Everyone keeps saying Grow a Garden 2 is better than Grow a Garden 1, but after playing both, I think it's a lot closer than people say. So today I'm comparing Grow a Garden 1 versus Grow a Garden 2 to see which game is actually better. First, let's talk about the gameplay. In Grow a Garden 1, the gameplay loop is simple. You buy seeds, grow your plants, sell them, make money, and repeat. It's easy to understand, and that's part of why so many people enjoyed it. Now let's look at Grow a Garden 2. The gameplay is surprisingly similar. Instead of just buying and selling, now it's buy, steal, sell, and repeat. Yes, Grow a Garden 2 adds stealing, and it adds a few more mechanics, but at its core, you're still doing almost the same thing over and over to make money. That's why, in my opinion, Grow a Garden 2 feels a lot like a copy of Grow a Garden 1. I'm not saying it's literally the same game, but the overall experience feels very familiar. You still start by getting plants. You still try to earn more money. You still upgrade so you can make even more money. The biggest difference is that Grow a Garden 2 throws stealing into the mix. Now, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Lots of games take ideas from previous games and build on them. Some of the best sequels ever made do exactly that. But I do think Grow a Garden 2 could have done more to make itself feel completely unique. That being said, Grow a Garden 2 definitely has some improvements. There's more content. There are more mechanics. There's more to unlock. And if you enjoy competitive gameplay, the stealing mechanic can make things more exciting. On the other hand, Grow a Garden 1 has something I really like too. It's simple. You can hop in, play for a while, make money, and relax without worrying about as many mechanics. Sometimes simpler is actually more fun. So which one do I think is better? Honestly, it depends on what you're looking for. If you want a relaxing farming experience, Grow a Garden 1 is still an awesome choice. If you want more features and don't mind the stealing mechanic, then Grow a Garden 2 might be the better game for you. Personally, I think Grow a Garden 2 feels heavily inspired by Grow a Garden 1 because the gameplay loop is almost the same. Grow a Garden 1 is basically buy and sell, while Grow a Garden 2 is buy, steal, sell. The extra mechanic changes things a bit, but the core gameplay still feels very familiar. But that's just my opinion. Now let me know in the comments. Are you on Team Grow a Garden 1 or Team Grow a Garden 2? And which one do you think is actually better?